Hello everyone, so today we are going to talk about all of the best beauty bargains that I have found at the drugstore. Now I want to make it clear that this video is not a video about all of the good products at the drugstore that are as good or are dupes of more expensive high-end products. This video is kind of a holy grail drugstore product video because to me, these are the best products that I have ever found at the drugstore where I cannot find something that is equal or better at high-end places like department stores or my favorite Sephora. So I thought it would be kind of fun to do a video on my favorite cheapies because a lot of my videos do focus on more high-end products. I love shopping at Sephora, and there will be a video coming very soon which will be a huge Sephora haul when the 20% VIB sale does start. Keep your eyes peeled for that and subscribe to my channel if you would like to see that. But as of now, the dates have not yet been announced that I know of, so that is something to look forward to in the future. But today we're going to talk all about my favorite bargains. So the first one is actually a new one, and I want to talk about it because it's the only product out of all of these that I've gone out to buy, especially today. But I've already tried it. My mom has the giant, massive pump bottle of this, which she actually purchases at Costco. I got this from Shoppers Drug Mart. It's really affordable for a nourishing shampoo. It's called the Marc Anthony Nourishing Argan Oil of Morocco sulfate-free shampoo. It really is quite hard to find a good sulfate-free shampoo, but that's not what's special about this. The fact that it's sulfate-free is a nice perk, especially if you have colored hair, because it will help to protect your color for longer. However, what is really special about this is that it is the most nourishing shampoo I have ever tried without leaving any kind of buildup or heaviness to your hair at all. So I've tried a lot of really moisturizing shampoos over the years because I have curly frizzy hair, and I've never found one that I liked. So I tend to instead go more towards the volumizing end of the spectrum because at least then my hair is nicely volumized and I can use other products to try and get it to lie a little bit more smooth. However, this one somehow manages to achieve that balance so that my hair stays really clean, really bouncy, but it helps to smooth it out and make it feel really moisturized and healthy and all of those good things. So next up, I want to mention this lip product, and I have some more makeup items and beauty items to mention, but I feel like this should be early on in the video because I owe you guys a mention of what I'm wearing on my lips in a lot of my recent videos. I feel like I sometimes forget to link it down below or tell you guys, and I would say 85% at least of the time it's Charlotte Tilbury Pillow Talk lip liner topped with an NYX butter gloss, mainly this tiramisu color. Now I have to say, I think these are really special. They were really hyped up when they first came out, maybe like 2 years ago now or something like that, and I haven't heard anybody mention them since then, despite the fact that I personally think they have not been topped by anything that's on the high-end market. They're like a liquid lipstick, but they certainly don't feel like one because they have a moisturized finish and feel to them, so they're really smooth. They don't gunk up on your lips. They have really great colors, quite a variety of colors now. My favorite is probably tiramisu, which is what I'm wearing on my lips right now, and these are just so great. I just really love how they feel. I love how they look. I feel like they look especially good on camera. They smell really good. They're really affordable. And I just think they're really different from anything else that I have tried. Everything else to me is either not as pigmented, more on the gloss side, or way more matte and dry and aging. I know this is not exciting, but I do have to give it a mention because I often stray from this mascara, which is a CoverGirl Lash Blast Volume in the traditional black color, not the waterproof one, just the regular one. I often do get other types of mascaras, high-end or not, but to me, this one is like ultimately the best mascara I have ever tried. I also really like L'Oreal's Classic Voluminous. I just don't have a tube of that right now, but those two are my favorite mascaras of all time, and I don't feel like anything high-end has ever topped either of them because they are the two that I always repurchase. I've gone through dozens and dozens of tubes. I feel like it separates my lashes really well. It doesn't flake, it doesn't melt even in the heat, and it comes off relatively well with a simple makeup wipe and not too much rubbing. So I really love this mascara. If you want a really separated, volumized look that you can also build up with multiple coats, then this one is for you. Next up is a little bit of a cheat if you live in the States, because I know that this is not available in a lot of drugstores for you. It is the Bourjois Healthy Balanced mattifying powder. It is, however, available at Shoppers Drug Mart here in Canada. What I would say is a little bit more expensive than drugstore prices, however. But that said, there are so many powders on the market that are very popular, like for example the Laura Mercier or any other kind of mattifying powder, including all the MAC ones, that are still significantly more expensive, but in my opinion are not as good as this one. It is fairly similar to the MAC setting powder, but I would say that it has a little bit more coverage, and there's something kind of special about it where I feel like, especially around my T-zone, it really helps to blur my pores. Even though it's not one of those ones that has any kind of shimmer in it or anything like that, it's just a traditional powder with a little tiny bit of coverage, but not too much. It's not a powder foundation by any means, but it does come in, I think, about 4 colors, and I just love it. I keep buying it over and over. I have this in all of the places where I feel like I would want powder, and I just love it. I've only been using it for about a year, but in that year, because I feel like it's expensive for the drugstore, I've tried to use different things, but haven't found anything that I love as much as this one, and I feel like I haven't talked a lot about it, so I wanted to give it a quick mention. And as I said, I know it's not easily available for you if you don't live in Canada, but I will leave a link down below because you can definitely easily find it online, which is the same thing as this next product. And again, I apologize if it's not available at your local drugstore, but a lot of us who live in kind of larger cities have Asian drugstores available, or if you live in Asia, you're definitely set because it's in every single drugstore all over Asia. It's a really popular brand called Dolly Wink, which is really inexpensive in Asia. Over here, by the time they import it, I think it retails for about $18 at my local Asian drugstore, which I will link down below just in case you live in Vancouver. But this is a liquid liner, and it's a pen liner, so it's very different from all of the ones that are available at the drugstore, because all of those are pretty much felt tips, or the pen isn't like this, it's like a dipping pen that goes into a little jar, and then it might be a brush tip, but very few of them are. And it's just my absolute favorite formulation and application type pen because it's just really easy to hold. You feel like you have a lot of control when you use it. And I don't think that my winged liner look that I wear 365 days of the year would be possible unless I had this pen, because it just makes it so quick and easy. It lasts all day. I even wear this through my workouts, including all the other makeup that I'm showing you, and it doesn't in any way melt or look weird under my eyes after, because I never have time to take off my makeup before I work out. Something else that I'm wearing right now because I'm very tired but I don't want to look like I am is this NYX Wonder Pencil. And I think these Wonder Pencils are really special in that they come in a real realm of different skin tones. So I actually got the medium because I like to use it on my waterline, and I feel like really light pencils that are either a pinky color or a white color, look so unnatural and weird on the waterline. This is already pretty dramatic, but I feel like it gives a really nice effect and really makes your eyes look bigger. So I really like the fact that they have this in lots of different skin tones. It's very creamy, it's very comfortable, it doesn't irritate my eyes, and it's also a great multi-purpose tool because you can easily pop a little bit on a zit or on your inner eye corners. It kind of functions as a concealer as well and has the right kind of drier texture to work as that. Another pencil, which is my die-hard, seriously, like so many memories pencil, is the Revlon Color Stay eyeliner. Now I actually remember when this whole line came out. I think I was 15 or 16 years old, which means I've been using this pencil for 12 years. That is so insane to me. I have gone through so many of them. I've tried every color. My favorite color is the brown color. It's a really nice, pretty medium brown, and this pencil is somehow special from all the others. I like it so much better than the Urban Decay pencils that everybody likes because no matter the heat, no matter how much eye cream you're wearing or anything like that, if you wear it in your lash line underneath your eyes, not up top, this is for your lower lash line, it will never ever budge. You can top it with eyeshadow if you want to add a little bit of shimmer or smudge it out, or you can use it by itself. It's just so fabulous because whenever I use this, I just feel comfortable about my smoky eye and not like I'm going to end up with raccoon eyes, and somehow nothing else works for that for me. I have tried many times to try lots of those pretty shimmery pencils that do come in a lot of fun colors, but this comes in enough colors to work. And it just is so great. It really does what it says. It stays put all day. Something else that I regularly repurchase from the drugstore and have never felt the need to try another brand because I feel like it just works so well is the Neutrogena Rapid Wrinkle Repair Cream with the accelerated retinol in it. So this is a night cream at a really affordable price point that just really resurfaces your skin. Retinol cream can really help. You shouldn't use this in the sun, but it's really, really effective and it just works so well for the price point. I really like it. It lasts me a long time and I just feel like it feels nice on your skin as well. It goes on really smoothly, it sinks in really quickly. It's not scented. It just is such a great product. I do a thin layer all over my skin and then I'll use my usual Shiseido on top, and by the morning my skin just looks so refreshed. I certainly have tried a lot of serums on the market, including the Shiseido one, and even though I love all of their other creams, I find that something like this that has a gentle amount of retinol in it just makes more of a difference than anything else that I've tried. So it's definitely a skincare favorite of mine. I know many of you have been requesting an updated nighttime routine or daytime routine for me, and this would definitely feature in that, so I guess you can consider it a sneak peek, and that video will be coming to you eventually when I have time. And lastly, I would like to finish off on a classic, which is the Neutrogena all-in-one makeup removing wipes, because I feel like so many channels are always mentioning really expensive makeup removers, but ultimately if you double cleanse your skin like I do, it doesn't really matter what's in it or how luxurious it is. It just matters that it works really well and it doesn't tug at your skin and dissolves all of your makeup without too much trouble, so that you will be encouraged to remove your makeup when you get home and definitely before you go to sleep. So these Neutrogena ones have never done me wrong. Even when I had quite a lot of acne, it never seemed to make it flare up in any way. So I just feel like they work so well for the price point. If you want to have a nice cleansing balm, that's a really nice kind of upgraded spa-like routine of cleansing off your makeup. But often if you're just tired after work and you want something quick, I think that these makeup wipes are as good or better than most of the ones that I've tried that are way more expensive. I really love those wipes and everything else that I've mentioned, and I was excited to share it with you today because I feel like a lot of them I haven't mentioned or haven't mentioned for a long time, and it's easy to forget those beauty bargains that really make your life that much easier in favor of other more luxurious and especially luxuriously packaged products. But all of these seriously deserve a mention because they are so well loved by me. So if you liked this video, make sure you give it a thumbs up and stay tuned for my next installment on style, and I will see you in my next video. Bye!